So, hey, for the first 40 minutes, I'm just going to be putting random bits of the Hello Charlotte soundtrack in because I'm an idiot, didn't check OBS before recording, and it wasn't recording any of my game audio. Again, only for the first 40 minutes. I learn later on, and then it's all good from there. Anyways, enjoy the episode. Hey, welcome back to Hello Charlotte. So I read the comment that told me about what would happen if I loaded a save file, because apparently that would do like fucky things to me, apparently. But I tried it and it did not work. So, I'm sorry about that. However, I also remembered that I have C's diary. Log 245. As a rule, all the Charlottes have a parasite in the brains. Unit Q484 is a special case. It's safe to assume that she might be a defective unit, as there's no traces of the parasite in her brain. As a result, she isn't acting according to the program. So far, the defective units have had different deviations, varying from hermaphrodite bodies to being physically or mentally disabled. I'm yet to confirm if Q84 has any of the disabilities common to most of the defective units. Log 247. One of the common themes in the stories is that all Charlottes are perpetually abused without fighting back. I presume it's a way to create an emotional connection to the character. As soon as Unit Q84 learned about it, she immediately took measures to fight back. She stole the samples of white flu from the workers' laboratories and deliberately infected all the students who posed a threat to her. Moreover, she founded the White Society, which exists for the sole purpose of lowering the population in the school. She's planning to use mob mentality as a psychological weapon against the students themselves. Ever since Q84 learned that she cannot die until her story ends, her mind state has become more unstable. Whenever she gets badly hurt, she immediately ends her own life without a second thought. It may not be wrong to assume that she's afraid of dealing with the long-term consequences of injury. Out of all NPCs, Q84 seems to have been taking a liking to Henri Warhol. However, all she does is push her around and make her laugh at her jokes. This story's Miss Warhol is quite timid and vulnerable, so I can't help but feel sorry for her. Yeah, because the Henri I know would not put up with any of that shit. But I keep reminding myself that she's not the Henri Warhol I know. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't think Q84 will last for long. Her obsession with the color white is almost religious, which is quite worrying. Moreover, Q84 doesn't seem to have forged meaningful relationships with any of the tenants. However, she does experience loneliness and subconsciously longs for attention. I'll be there for her. Aw, see? Okay, so I don't need to go that way. Oh, Florence. Greetings. Hi, I'm Florence. Please meet your acquaintance, that's the word. Hello, Florence. I'm Scarlett. So, Felix said you accepted the Oracle voluntarily. You'll die in a few days, right? Well, kind of. Florence, please have some tact. Oh, sorry. So, you two wanted me to find the coordinates of places with power anomalies detected, right? I found 4, and I sent the data to your PC, Mr. Honecker. Good job, Florence. You can always count on me. Hell yeah. Let's not go there. Okay, then. Good luck out there. I will, Florence, thank you. On the Freedom of the Will, New Philosopher Volume 4. I'm getting a bit disappointed in philosophy as of late. Oh? Why so? All they do is use big words that nobody understands. There's no wisdom in that. If you want your point to come across, be concise. That's what I think. You have a point. Of course she has a point. She's Scarlett Eiler. Let's not go where the hell am I supposed to go? Or am I supposed to... Oh, the PC. Let's see, we've detected signs of Wiltshire's presence on floor 4, 6, 9, and 11. The first dimension is the language land. It's located on the 4th floor. Floor? Alright, I'll be going then. Wait, what is it? Your condition is still unstable. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? I don't need any help and I don't trust any of you. We're nobodies to each other. Indeed, however, you won't be able to operate the elevator with your level of access. We, however, have access to the floors from 4 to 9. Ah, damn it. He's right. Why not go straight to 11, by the way? There's a problem with that. Anyone can go to floor 11, but no one comes back. It's the point of no return. So I'd strongly advise going there last. Fine, I don't have the time nor the strength to argue. Let's just go already. The sooner I find Wiltshire, the better. You don't care about anything else, huh? I'll be going with you this time, then. Let's depart. Have a safe trip, you two. Thank you, Florence. Alright, time to see Language Land. And something rushes in, completely filling the room. I didn't read the first part. Can't breathe. When I regain my consciousness, I find myself gasping for air. Suddenly, my mind becomes filled with arrangements of letters, words, and sentences. It's suffocating. I open my eyes after what feels like an eternity. Where? I see. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. They're saying that they saved you from drowning. It's the language of the old world. Honecker, you're okay. Well, duh, I didn't lose consciousness like you did, you moron. Where are we? In the Logos Village. It's located in the dimension inhabited by anthropomorphic languages. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Cough, cough. We don't have much time. My scanning devices detected Miss Wiltshire's presence outside of the village. Wait, what did I just say right now? Oh, looks like you got infected. What? Try saying something. Just like I thought. It must be because you almost drowned in the word sea. What does it mean? Is there something wrong with me? Well, yeah, you got the local version of a cold. Pros, you'll be able to understand their language. Cons? None really. It wears off after a while. Great, another disease. Hey, don't insult it. If anything, it's the fastest way to learn a foreign language. Albeit temporarily. Alright, fine. How do you happen to know so much? I don't happen to know. I've been studying these floors for a while. I thought of them as dimensions at first, but it would be more correct to refer to them as floors. Is that so? You're quite dedicated, huh? I just want to be like Uncle, is all. Anyhow, try talking to the person who saved you. Will do. Thank you for saving me. You're welcome, dear guest. Our purpose is to serve you speakers. Feel free to ask me anything. Yeah, tell me about this place. Welcome to Logos Village. Currently all the languages are on the verge of extinction, so we ended up uniting our lands. So, we're the only villagers left around here. Oh. Well. That sucks. Each villager has a gift, the full knowledge of a specific language. Before, we had multiple representatives of each language. Now, each language is singular. Why so? Did something happen? Yes, something happened to the word sea. My friends disappear every night. They leave the village, as if something is calling to them. Then they never come back. Well, that's not good. The word sea used to be our home. It gave birth to all of us. But then we evolved and conquered the land. However, as of late, our people keep returning to the sea. They leave without saying a word, which is odd for a language, and never come back. I think I understand now. I'm sorry, but how can we get to the sea? Do you want to disappear too? No, we want to find out what's causing the disappearances. Right, Mr. Honecker? Yes, I'm sorry, but we can't stay here. Ah, is that so? You'll have to pass through the gate to get there. The gate, huh? Are there any special entry requirements? If you solve the riddle, you will pass through the gate. Well, I figured it wouldn't be that easy. May you be blessed by the prism, and may it grant you its light on your journey. Here, have a cookie. It'll cheer you up. Alright, a fortune cookie. Seth, new task, leave the village. Let's do our best. Okay. Oh, this is a... The prism is important. Well, time to touch the prism. Okay, so these people are just going to be worshipping Prism. So... Welcome to the gallery. Here you can have 2 tickets. Thank you. The disorder. Read the poem? Yeah. They thought you were pretending. They thought you were kidding. They thought they'd play along. Believe me, I do know that you're not a liar. Anorexia and bulimia. Eating was wonderful. Eating was awful. Eating was blissful. Eating was sorrowful. Eating was joyful. Eating was mortifying. An apple a day. Couldn't you keep the hunger away? Death of personality. To you, whom I no longer know, there was no other choice. Just one can stay. The other has to perish once you failed. Right? A failure. That's what you are. You couldn't. You haven't. You didn't. You weren't able. So let me gently lower you into a tub of acid, watch you slowly dissolve as I put your skin. There's no doubt I'll be the one, thought yet another failure. Fluanxol. Listen, dear child, we will split the pill in 2. One half for me, to make me want to get out of bed and work myself to exhaustion. Second half for you, to calm your heart and soothe your fears. No one will notice we're not the same. Obsessive compulsive. Wash and repeat, it's not enough. 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 It's not enough, 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 it's not enough. And it never will be. This month's exhibition, mind. A body, clumsy, uncomfortable, gendered, uncertain, sexual, repulsive. A mind, a bouquet of fears and flaws and intrusive thoughts, wonderful and god-awful. They do not match yet form a whole. Let us admire the imperfection. Exhibition by Charles Eiler. Something wrong? I'm fine. This place makes me feel sick. The death of personality one's really interesting to me, honestly. Because, I mean, Q84 was technically a Scarlett, but, you know, she has to die in order for us to live. Or for the original Scarlett to live. If you can solve my riddle, I'll let you pass. What 4-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? This couldn't get any easier. Here's your answer. It's... I hid the clues all around the village. Please find all the clues first. There's more to this puzzle than you might think. A 4-letter word that gets shorter when you add a second letter. That doesn't seem to make much sense. If we don't pray near the prism, we will inevitably disappear. Okay. All of my friends disappeared into the sea. You can come in if you want to. I will. There's a journal lying on the floor. It might have something useful. Look, there's a page titled The Riddle. There's only one sentence written on it. Let's write it down. Acquired a clue. Alright, let's check it out. The exhibition is R-rated, 3 visitors allowed at a time. Gotcha. 4 is an upside-down perpendicular. Okay. We crack open the fortune cookie. It says 0 equals 9. What kind of fortune is that? Well, 0 equals 9. I mean... It's not into people's houses without permission. I do that all the time. See? The prism is our hope. The prism is our god. All hail the prism. We peek inside of the quarantine. I immediately regret peeking inside the quarantine. We're deeply sorry, speakers. The quarantine is off limits. Yes. Here we keep the words whose meaning was tainted by the speakers, so they fell ill. Only time can heal them. That's why it's not a hospital, but a quarantine instead. They don't have the concept of medicine, huh? It's more like there's nothing they can do. It's okay. I'm not sad my friends have left. Your tears seem to tell me otherwise. So 4 is an upside down perpendicular, and 0 equals 9. Interesting. So what shall we do about that? I already explored in here. Was there anything else I got? Oh wait, 3 visitors. 0 equals 9 and 4 is an upside down perpendicular. Okay. Let me see what the actual... Let me save, first of all. What 4-letter word becomes short when you add it? You want the final clue for the riddle, right? Here. Oh! What a simpleton. Hush. Required a scrap of paper. Okay, I didn't realize that you had that. S equals 8? Or is that a 5? Okay, so 4 is an upside down perpendicular, which I gotta actually remember what a perpendicular is. Perpendicular is at an angle of 90 degrees to a given line, plane, or surface. So 4 is an upside down perpendicular. Okay. S equals 8, 0 equals 9. It's interesting that the cookie one says equal, it's like has a symbol, and the scrap of paper spells it out. What 4-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? I don't know. So let's see, 4, 5. So S equals 8. So the 8, every time we see an S, it'll be an 8. Because that is the letter S. And this is the letter 0, so we have SO. Oh, 3's R. And 4 is an upside down perpendicular. I mean, this is what I'm still not getting, because this is S, this is O, this is R. So would it? Wait, that's not a 4. Is that an A? Sora? Okay, so we'll do 8, 9, 3, 4. Alright. Sora, I guess. You may leave, speakers. I will be honest. Alright, cool. Four, 1. I'm gonna need a screenshot of this. Isn't this too much to memorize at once? I have a photographic memory, so it won't be a problem. But let's write it down in any case. Pardon the memo. I challenge you to remember the directions without looking at the memo. Heh, challenge accepted. Seth. New task, reach the end. With pleasure, Miss Scarlett. However, I am going to cheat. So 1, 2, 3, 1. What? Yeah, Seth, please try to be careful. I only have one life. Wait, where am I supposed to start? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well done, you did it without using the memo, kind of. Here, have an achievement. I did get an achievement, and it's Smug Scarlett, and she's adorable. We're getting close. Already? Yeah, the source of this dimension's anomaly is up ahead. Brace yourself. On it. Oh, okay. Miss Eiler, yes. What do you plan to do when you find Miss Wiltshire? I want to talk to her. There was clearly something she knew about this world that I didn't. Truth be told, I don't understand a lot of things about this place. It's so much different from what I was used to. Different in what way? Stupid pop-ups, what are you going? Well, this place just doesn't make any sense. The only place even remotely resembling true Rome is the school. I never left the second floor because of that. It was the only place where I felt safe. But Wiltshire leveled it to the ground. I have no place to belong to anymore. Well, it's understandable. Are you nervous? I'm fine. The sooner I find Wiltshire, the better. I wonder if we'll discover the secret behind the disappearances of the villagers too. Probably, because here it is. Hold on tight. Let's go. And so we got sucked into the pitch black vortex. Gah. My head hurts. Mr. Honecker, are you okay? Yeah, sort of. Should have worn a hazmat suit. We're underwater? Suddenly, Felix's features become tense. Miss Eiler, look up. I do as I'm told. And the scene that unveils before me is... Ah. There's a choir of people. What is this? Looks like we found the missing villagers. They're all tangled inside. It appears that they were absorbed into this thing, whatever it is. Can we still save them? Well... Halt. Cannot go any further. Who are you? I'm the guardian of the Word Sea. I protect the Great Cluster. This is how it should be. The Great Cluster? Oh, Clutter. The Pure White One came and unified us. The Pure White One became the core. That was both our and her wish. The Pure White One? Is this about Wiltshire? Where is she? My hypothesis is there's more than one Charlotte Wiltshire in the house. More than one? But how can there be? The Wiltshire who lived on our floor never went to floor 4, did she? However, there's something I don't understand. Why are you guarding it? Isn't this world cluster the reason for the extinction of your people? The Great Cluster is not the cause, it's the consequence. Can't you just tell us what's going on? I think I get it. The Great Cluster absorbs all the existing languages into it and unifies them into one. And this floor's Charlotte Wiltshire must be at the center of all of it. She's at the core of the Great Cluster. The Guardian nods in approval. The core? But why do this? Aren't your people suffering? This is how it should be. The speakers are hurting. Speakers want to understand each other. So we will endure for their sake. Looks like we've come across a purely altruistic civilization. But why does it have to be like this? The villagers aren't happy about it. If anything, they're all depressed. It doesn't matter. We exist to be used by the speakers. If they want to hurt, we will become their weapons. If they want to deceive, we will become their shields. If they want to connect, we will become their bridges. If this must be achieved at the cost of our lives, so be it. This is how it should be. Let's go back, Miss Eiler. Our Miss Wiltshire isn't here. There's nothing we can do to help them. Right. Goodbye, Word Sea Guardian. Farewell, speakers. And so we returned to first floor and I fell into a deep sleep. Interesting. Very interesting. I like that. Morning, Miss Eiler. Rise and shine. I find myself unable to get up from the floor. My body feels heavy. Hello, Oracle. It's good to see you again. What's wrong? Not feeling well? What about your little MacGuffin quest? Shut up. The Oracle extends their hand to me. Here, a helping hand. Things may seem a little hard right now, but let's get through it together. I don't take the Oracle's hand. Aww. If you don't accept our help, your condition will worsen, you know. My condition doesn't matter. You're nothing more than a tool, and I'll be the one to decide when to use you. So don't you dare manipulate me. Aww. You're just so afraid of being incapable, aren't you? Because in truth, our little Miss Scarlett Eiler isn't all that smart, is she? Intelligent, athletic, and all-around perfect. Just who in the world is that? Your super ego? You only try to seem proper and organized, when in truth you've circled the most basic memory puzzles. So much that you'd rather have your puppeteer solve them for you. But that's okay. You don't have to be special, you know. Just remember that we accept you just the way you are. Oh, so Scarlett actually isn't that smart. Honecker isn't here. I should go look for him. I mean, she seems pretty smart to me. Kind of. Anyway, where's our dear friend? Morning. Which floor are we going to next? Mr. Honecker? You were here. He didn't notice me at all. I'm busy. Lots of data analysis to do. Take Florence. 6th floor. Fine. Not very talkative today, are you? I need time to recharge. Without further ado, Felix rummages his pocket for what appears to be a tiny transmission device. Hello, Florence. Can you babysit Miss Eiler today? No, and yes, fine. You'll get your promotion. Florence arrives a few minutes after. Morning. Talk to me as soon as you're ready to depart, Miss Eiler. Oh, I'm so ready to go. Let's go on a magical bonding friendship mission together. I'll be the one escorting you today, huh, Miss Eiler? Let's go. My attempts at a friendly conversation were completely ignored. Thus, we departed on a new journey. Alright, let's go. With my two girls, Florence and Scarlett. And here we are. Welcome to 6th floor laboratories. This place looks quite high-tech. Well, of course. This place is built like a big testing polygon. Have you been here before? Yeah, kinda. Dr. Huxley makes us run all kinds of errands so they involve other floors too. Dr. Huxley? Henry Huxley. He's Mr. Honecker's uncle. Yeah, that's what we agreed on. Agreed on? Anyhow, Dr. Huxley's an amazing man. We all look up to him. Let's get back to business, shall we? Alright. Welcome to 6th floor laboratories. Enter the capsule to initiate the virtual vessel program. Explore the laboratories while your body relaxes in the detox capsule. Huh. Well, this is new. It wasn't here before? Yeah, I can assume there's a reason they reinforced the security measures, but I can't fathom what it could be. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. There's no thrill to it if you can't get diced into cubes. Would it be weird of me to say I'm relieved? No, actually, it would not. Are we going to enter these? Of course. Do you have any vessels to spare in case this one dies? Well, no. Then there's your answer. Alright, let's go. Into the testing cube. Success. So, do I just respawn if I die? Yeah, you'll respawn. But I wouldn't advise dying because we'll go back to this very room. Probably. Probably. Memorize the sequence from left to right. Memory puzzles, huh? I don't have time for this. Handle it, Seth. Okay. Bottom left, top right, top left, bottom right. Okay. Enter the right sequence or self-destruct. Okay. Oh, geez, I'm going fast. Spam. Bam. Bam. Yeah. There we go. Success, you did a great job. Goddamn right I did. What? Oh no! What? Wait. At least we got it back in the disco floor. Hey, say Florence? Yes? You seem to be rather talented. Why do you work for Felix Honecker? Well, I don't really work for Honecker. It's his uncle I'm indebted to. He saved me from Uberia, after all. Uberia? Is that a company name? Nah, it's a planet. A planet with two types of humans, overmen and men. In other words, those who are worth something and those who aren't. As I came to know later, there really wasn't a difference. I was a test subject for new inventions in the prosthetics department. They cut my own limbs off and kept reattaching new ones over and over. I couldn't move by myself and had to be taken to my room in a wheelchair. They fed me through a tube. Now that I remember it, personal hygiene was also impossible without the help of the assistants. Talk about personal space. Why are you smiling while telling me this? That's a horrible memory, isn't it? Huh? Ah, I don't really think about it. What's with that reaction? Shouldn't there have been organizations that should have defended your rights as a human? There were many, but they killed more of us than the scientists did. How come? Shouldn't they protect you? If we couldn't be used commercially or kept as pets, be it for therapy or sexual purposes, we weren't needed by overmen. That's the reality that had to be expected, or accepted. Besides, you just can't trust an organization that claims euthanasia to be a product of love. Sorry. None of us need your pity, Miss Eiler. You can ask me anything. So, are all your limbs artificial? Yep, that's right. I assembled them myself. But before that, there was a period where I had various alien-looking prosthetics. Then Dr. Huxley cut them all off, and I lived as a talking torso for a while. Bennett was in charge of taking care of me back then, but he wasn't really good at it. But I'd rather not dwell on the past. So let's proceed. Well, that was dark. Walk on blue and yellow only. Okay, then. Okay, no. Okay. Each person must drink from the vials to proceed. The vial on the left contains poison. It's just a simulation, right? Right, but one of us won't be able to proceed past this point. But then how? This might be a trap too. Yeah, they want to separate us, but it's okay, Miss Eiler. I can drink it. Are you sure? Yep, you need to find Miss Wiltshire, don't you? So don't worry about me. Besides, this whole situation smells like a cheap angst prompt. I'm not letting that escalate. I drink from the right vial. Florence drinks the vial with poison. Yuck. Her image becomes distorted. And then there's silence. She's gone. But I need to keep moving forward. Let's go, Seth. Onward. Do not fear warm colors. Warm colors being red, I would... oh, oh no, 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 no. Okay, oh. Okay, so I don't need to fear the red. I don't need to fear red or yellow, I believe. But how in the world am I supposed to dodge these? What? I was there. And I should actually have died there. Okay, so I don't need to fear this is okay. This room sucks ass. And I have absolutely no shame in saying so. Seriously, how do I... ow! How am I dying from that? Okay. So. That room sucked. 100%. Congratulations. Thank you. Florence. Told ya. I got back faster than you completed those rooms. But how? Let's say I took the secret passage. Anyways, let's get moving. Miss Wiltshire's presence is this close. Okay, sure. Anything to get out of this godforsaken floor. Whoa. What in the world is this? Phew, this place hasn't changed one bit. You've been here before? Well, yeah, that's a long story. You can take your time looking around. But, by the way, why isn't anything moving? This area appears to be in a stasis field. Just look at all those mad cats. Whoever's in charge of this place, they probably wanted to stop the infestation from spreading. Wait, what? Mad cats? Both a maggot and a cat. A mad cat. Gross. Come on, they're lovely. I've always wanted to keep one, but we workers aren't allowed to have pets. There's no way I'm ever keeping one. To each their own. Let's get to our investigation. They're adorable. Wait. What? Oh, there I am. That was weird. Did you know they make really loud sounds when they communicate? Like meow. Nice. TV world. A world inside of a TV. Watch a brand new universe develop in real time right before your eyes. Every character is a main character. Follow the Pythia story with us 24/7 every day. Oh. Documents are titled The Oracle Project. The Oracle? The parasite? Do you remember that we're on a different floor? Local scientists might have given this name to something else. Interesting. Very interesting. On Pythias and communism. Not two things that I thought would ever go together, but hey. This man has something and I want to get to it. But how do I accomplish that goal? Oh, there we go. Ah, I found something in his pockets. Obtained a USB stick. Let's use it. There was a console here, right? Yep, let's go. Let's see what's on here. There's something written on the screen. Can you read it? Let's see. It says the Oracle Project. Name, Charlotte Wiltshire. Unit, 091. Status, brain activity, green. Vitals, green. Lung oxygen, green. She's still alive? Seems like. They're probably keeping her alive for the sake of the TV world. It's a universe of her mind, after all. If she were to escape or die, it'd ruin their show, so they weakened her body and keep her mind on suppressants. Ironically, it's the mad cat infestation that got these scientists in the end. Like this. What? I didn't hear you. Something like this is too cruel. It's the entertainment industry, Miss Eiler. You just need to accept it. There's no way I'll accept something like that. It's wrong. Why should it be like this? Man, people from floor 2 are difficult. What should we do? We can't leave her like that. Is that so? Then what do you suggest, Miss Eiler? Kill her? No! Then transfer her brain into a new vessel, completely wiping her memory and therefore killing her as a person? No, Then the only right answer is let's go home. But I just want to help. You can't. There's nothing you can do. Let's leave the simulation, Miss Eiler. Your Miss Wiltshire isn't here. You can't save everyone. It's unfair. I'm fairly sure she didn't want to end up like this. Why does it have to be that way? Perhaps it's how it should be. There's no way I'll be at peace with this. Why can't I save anyone? With a heavy heart, we shut down the virtual simulation program and return to our bodies. I've returned to normal. Seth, let's check on Florence. Hey, Florence? Florence? Wake up. Ouch. Thank God you're awake. You worry too much, miss. You're not looking so good. I'm alright. You don't seem like it. What happened? Well, this capsule was advertised as a detox spa, yeah? Looks like the soap effects wore off. Excuse me? Let me explain. We workers have regular soap intakes as a must. It affects us in a way where we become restless and hyperactive, alarmingly so. Also, it lowers our intellectual abilities and inhibits analytical thinking processes. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to work 20-hour shifts with such vigor. Nobody would. Not after what we went through before our life here. You were raised in the labs, right? Yeah. Imagine living in a box with no control over your life. The lights go on and off. Sometimes you get food, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the food's poisoned. On purpose, of course. It was like that for Ben, too. No wonder he wants to forget. Thankfully, they didn't use us for breeding, but there was a department for that, too. Lecter was there. Lecter? A coworker of mine. You don't want to know him. Okay. Most of the workers have severe PTSD. Except the androids. They have it easy. That's why soap is the best thing to happen to us. We can just happily move forward and do errands without thinking too much. I'm trying to keep the dose in check, but Bennett is a total soap junkie. I shouldn't get emotionally involved with these people's problems. Only finding Wiltshire matters. Can you walk? Yeah, don't mind me. Let's leave. I offer Florence my shoulder and she leans on me. We slowly walk towards the elevator and left 6th floor behind. This universe is fucked up. Slept well, Miss Eiler? Oracle. We're so bored. Every book, read. Every story, over. Entertain us? Oracle locks me in a tight, light embrace, leaning their weight in on me. Get off me. Aw, so cold. I don't have time for this. I have to find Scarlett Wiltshire. What will you do when you find her? Kill her? No, gods no. Murder. Cold-blooded homicide. Just admit it. She makes your blood boil, doesn't she? Shut it. I'm nothing like her. How are you so sure? Duh. I didn't cause the massacre of the entire school. Oh, really? Maybe it's about time you did. Like I said, shut up. I'm not a murderer. I won't become one. Of course you aren't. After all, everybody in this world is free to make the choices they want. You're provoking me, aren't you? Maybe. Still. The others here have it easy. They have fun. Yet you, truly a killjoy, as they say. Did it occur to you that in the house, you're the odd one out? But, since we're here now, you'll learn to have fun too. I'm not falling for that provocation. Leave me alone, you ugly pest. That hurt. Why are you like this, we wonder? Is it peer pressure? Social stereotypes? Mental illness? Which is it? Or are you actually the only hopeful person in this world? You must be thinking this place isn't a lost cause. Nothing is meaningless. We aren't worthless. If everyone would do what I say, we'll crawl out of this bottomless pit. I can make everything right if I just try. I can be everyone's savior. Oh, you're about to wake up soon. You're running out of time, aren't you? I wake up in a severe coughing fit, as you do once you talk with God. In front of my eyes is a toy rabbit. Morning. Uncle says that rabbit toys and accessories cheer up the terminally ill patients. But it looks like it didn't work. No. Thank you. I'll cherish it. Acquired a rabbit toy. Looks like your condition's getting worse. I just need to go to a new floor. Wasn't there a rabbit toy in the first game? Pretty sure there was. And I gave it to this... I don't remember if I actually saw her. I think she was the Pythia girl. I just need to go to a new floor. Right, you do. I already arranged the trip for you. I still have business to finish, but so you'll be going with Bennett, my boy. The TV remote person? Yep, that guy. There he is. Hi, Miss Eiler. Hi. Your hair is so red. Is that your natural color? Yeah, it is. Hello, Mr. Bennett. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, so are we going? Are we going right now? And where are we going? You didn't tell him? I'm fairly sure I explained it in great detail. The soap side effects are really something else. Hey, you used to love it too. I was young back then. You both seem young to me. I'll explain it again. You'll be going to explore 9th floor for traces of Charlotte, Wiltshire. Floor 9 is infamous for its advanced civilizations, and I'll pretend I read the rest. That's why it's called landfill. Yes, garbage! So are we going? Are we going right now? Yep, let's have a small breakfast and set out, shall we? And so we did. And so we did.